Hi, good evening, everyone. This is an introduction to Microsoft Excel. I'll be taking you through the benefits of Excel, why it would be beneficial for you to learn Excel to actually be proficient in Microsoft Excel. I'll take you through how organizations use Excel and where you can fit in, and also some of the limitations of Microsoft Excel. My name is Kemi Shodeke. My name is Kemi Shodeke. I'm a finance professional. I work with Excel a lot. I can say that even though I work with a lot of finance systems, I spend about 80 to 90% of my time on Microsoft Excel. So it is really useful, and it is something that everyone should be able to use. What is Microsoft Excel? It's a spreadsheet application. It was launched by Microsoft Corporation in 1985. It's quite popular. It's the first look of Microsoft Excel is like a grid, like a table of grids. So it's a popular spreadsheet. It helps you organize data. You can use it to store data. You can use it to do a lot of analysis, a lot of calculations. It allows you to perform mathematical calculations on it. Instead of using a calculator, you can actually use Excel, and it stores your data because you can save it and always go back to it. It's quite a dynamic application. It's quite flexible. So it makes it fit into like a lot of functions. A lot of organizations actually use Excel. Even though you have systems that you use, you will still rely a lot heavily, sometimes too heavily, on Microsoft Excel. When you open Microsoft Excel on your system, this is what it looks like. You would have a spreadsheet. This is a blank spreadsheet. It would have your rows, it would have your columns. So your columns are the ones with the alphabet, and your rows are the ones with the numbers. You have a lot of tools that you can use. You can put formulas in here. You can perform so many functions in Excel. What are the key benefits of Microsoft Excel? It helps in data organization. You can organize like a large amount of data on it. You can put in a lot of data. It has so many rows, so many columns that you can like put a lot of data, and you can analyze this data. You can sort, you can filter, you can format, you can turn this into charts. So it helps with data visualization. For people who don't like a lot of numbers, you can turn these numbers into charts, into graphs, to actually, help your audience understand what you're saying. So you can make a variety of charts from it. You can make graphs. It is easy to create. You can put formulas. You can calculate, and you can make it so dynamic that, once you change your figure, once you put your formula in, once you change your figure, it just works with the formula, and you don't have to impute the formula over and over again. So it can perform a wide range of functions. Formula, you can do your NPV, you can calculate sums, you can calculate it, you can use sum ifs, you can put like conditions to calculate. So you can do so many things on Excel. You can also customize Excel to fit what you're doing. There are so many options to customize. You have so many fonts. You can put it in tables. You can put borders. You can create unique spreadsheets that fit what you're currently doing. So you can actually personalize to fit whatever you're doing. Excel also allows you to collaborate, although there are limitations to that. So you can create a spreadsheet that many people will use at the same time. However, you have to save it with different names. One other thing you can do with Excel is automation. So if you have a couple of repetitive tasks that you do, you can actually create macros, which is like a language to actually automate that task. So if you like every day you have to like copy and paste to a particular document and do some calculations, you can actually record a macro to help you in this process and actually automate that task. And all you need to do is click on the macro and it does that step for you. So it helps with automation. Excel is also good because it integrates with a lot of systems. You find out that no matter the system you use, you always be able to download data, and most data you download goes on Excel. So it's very good. It integrates when you want to upload data into a system. Most systems that I have used, you upload your data from a spreadsheet. So it is very versatile. It integrates with so many systems, and that's because it's flexible. So you can actually create data to fit the system you want to upload or download from. It's very compatible. It's widely used. It's widely accepted. Anywhere you go, you can always use Excel, regardless of whatever platform you're on, whatever system you're on. You can always it will always be compatible with Microsoft Excel. You can create data models from Microsoft Excel. You can create Power Pivot. You can do Power Query. So it is really good and versatile. What are the uses of Excel in organizations? Excuse me. Excel is used for budgeting and forecasting. I'm a finance professional. A lot of my work, I do a lot of budgeting and forecasting. I use Excel a lot. And it can calculate, it can do data analysis for you. It can help organizations predict the future because you can actually use it to calculate a lot of scenarios. You can do a lot of like stress testing on Excel. Tracking and monitoring performance, you can use it to monitor a variety of performances. You can, you can put formulas in, to monitor performances. It might be like sales figure, it might be like inventory. You can use it for project management. You can use it to create Gantt charts. You can also use it in HR. You can use it to track employee like timesheets, employee information. You can use it for so many things. You can use it in inventory management. You can create reporting dashboards. So in front of your data, you can create like dashboards that will be useful to people. Instead of them looking at so many numbers, you can use it to create dashboards. You can use it in marketing, like when you want to create a mailing list, you can use Excel for that. You can use it for automation and scripting, like when you do macros. So you can use it to automate some tasks. So organizations use Excel a lot. While Excel is very versatile, it has its limitations. And one of the limitations of Excel is this data storage. Yeah, it's limited. It has a maximum of 1,048 rows. I'm sure you think that this is a lot, but it is not. Sometimes when you have a lot of data on Excel, depending on how you're using it, it becomes very slow because it cannot deal very well with massive amounts of data. So when it has a lot of data, the calculation capabilities can slow down, but that doesn't mean it's not as versatile. You can still use it as well as use it with other systems that can handle large amounts of data. There's limited data security. It's just Excel. It doesn't have like inbuilt features, although you can protect like passwords, some documents, but there's really no encryption. It has a limited data visualization. While you can create so many dashboards and charts, sometimes you might need a system if you're going to go higher than that. And limited data validation. Sometimes it can be prone to errors because you basically input data in it, and there can be errors and inaccuracies in Excel. Limited data sharing. It's when you are working on a single file, no one else can work on that file unless they save it as another name. So you cannot both work on the same file at the same time. But despite all these limitations, Excel is a very, very powerful tool. A lot of organizations, most organizations use it, and you use it in combination with other software and other systems. So it is very good to know how to navigate your way around Microsoft Excel. Why you should learn Microsoft Excel? Why is it good for you? What is the need for you? The first one is it can improve your efficiency and productivity, because there are some things that if you use like Word for, it will not be efficient. There are some things like calculations and analysis. Once you put it on Excel, you will see that you have, improved efficiency. You are more productive because you can analyze the data in a short period of time. Enhance employability. When you have knowledge of Microsoft Excel, a lot of jobs actually require you to be on the intermediate level on Microsoft Excel. So it makes you more employable. There's improved data analysis and decision making. So when you have a lot of data, you can easily analyze your data. And even if you are using a system, if you put data on Excel, you can easily and flexibly analyze it. Some systems are not so flexible. So you can do this on Excel and it makes you more productive. It's very cost effective. It's once you have the software, that's it, and you don't have to pay anymore. So you don't have to pay maintenance fee for Microsoft Excel. It helps with automation. You can create macros to actually make your work faster. You can do advanced customization on Excel. You can create your spreadsheet that is unique to you. You can actually, create your spreadsheet to match your organization's standard or organization's color scheme. You have enhanced problem-solving skills. You can put formulas in to solve, and you can put logical formulas in to actually, solve some problems. It's very accessible. It's widely supported. It's widely used. Having a knowledge of Microsoft Excel would actually help you in any area of the organization you work in. Excel is a valuable investment in yourself. It can provide essential skills and knowledge you need to be successful in a variety of fields and organizations. So it is very essential. Even if you don't work with Excel on a regular basis, it is very essential because you find out that you might get reports in Excel and it helps you to understand the reports better. There are different levels in Excel. You can be on the basic level, which on basic, you be able to understand the workbooks. You can select range, you can edit a workbook, you can print, you are familiar with what a spreadsheet does. You can put in simple formulas like sum, subtraction, multiplication. On the basic level, you should be able to do that if you're on the basic level. The essential level are things that you have the functions that you need to actually use Excel properly. So on the essentials level, you'll be dealing with functions with Excel. You'll be dealing with a wide variety of formatting. You'll be able to sort data. You'll be able to define names in Excel. You'll be able to use Excel tables. You'll be able to filter. You can apply headers and footers. On the intermediate level, you need to start understanding charts, how you can actually do pivots. You need to start looking at, filtering data, how to actually analyze data. You start doing some more complex formulas, some logical formulas. You can consolidate data. You can customize your data to fit what you're doing on the intermediate level. On the advanced level, you should be able to do a variety of lookup functions using your SUMIF. You can use your SUMIF. You should be able to do pivot tables, pivot charts. You should understand macros on the advanced level. You should be able to write your own macro. You should understand how to protect and share worksheets, how to put hyperlinks in Excel in your spreadsheet, you should understand that on the advanced level. And you should be able to like audit a formula. You can check for errors, you can trace errors, you can amend formulas, even the complex ones, on the advanced levels. So these are the various levels you can be on Excel. And I would encourage that if you're on the basic, just do some more training to get you on the essentials. And on the essentials, move to the intermediate. One thing with Excel is you need to use it to be able to perfect your skills in Excel. And if you don't use it, then you don't get better. I know a lot of people shy away from Excel, but if you use it consistently, you realize that you start picking up more things, more functions in Excel, and it becomes second nature. So I encourage everyone to actually, create an interest in learning these, because it makes you very, very productive and very efficient. Thank you for listening. Do we have any questions, please? If you type your questions that I can answer, otherwise, thank you for listening.